Hello everyone. In today's video, we will be covering a topic, drivers and barriers to going green. Before we start, I would like to introduce our team members. There's me, my name is Insomawattai, Lisan, and Sotirot. And before we start covering our topic, let's get to know more about the word going green. So going green refers to adopting environmental friendly practices that reduce negative impacts on the environment. Many organizations and individuals are encouraged to go green, but they also face challenges that slow down the process. Drivers to going green. The reason why people and companies go green. One, it's environmental protection. First, we reduce pollution and waste, protect natural resources for future generations. For example, using renewable energy instead of fossil fuels. For instance, nowadays we see that we have electric car that use electricity as energy instead of fossil fuels. So the next one is government regulations and policies. So environmental laws force companies to reduce emissions. Incentive such as tax reduction or subsidies. Example, plastic bans or carbon emission limits. The third one is cost savings in the long term. Energy efficiency lowers electricity and water bills. It also wastes production, reduce operational costs. For example, LED lights save electricity. The fourth one is corporate image and reputation. So green companies attract customers and investors. It builds trust and brand loyalty. For example, companies promoting eco-friendly packaging. The fifth one, we talk about consumer awareness and demand. So customers prefer sustainable products and pressure from society and media. For example, demand for usable products. The sixth one is innovation and competitive advantage. So green technology leads to new products and markets. It also helps companies stand out from competitors. For example, electric vehicles. So let's move on to our next part. It is barriers to going green. It's cover the challenges and difficulty of going green. So the first one is high initial cost. So green technology can be expensive at the beginning. Small businesses may not afford it. For example, solar panel installation costs a lot. So the second one, we talk about lack of knowledge and skills, limited understanding of green practices, shortage of trained professionals. For example, employees not trained in waste management. The third one, we talk about resistance to change. So people prefer familiar methods, fear of uncertainty or failure. For example, employees unwilling to adopt new systems. The fourth one, we talk about limited infrastructure. So lack of recycling facility or green supply chains. So if there's no recycling facility, people don't know where they can recycle their stuff, and most of the time the waste most of the time some stuff that can be recycled turn into waste because there's no recycling facilities or green supply chain that collect those waste to renew them. And example, pure waste sorting system. The fifth one is short-term profit focus. The companies prioritize immediate profits over sustainability. For example, choosing cheaper but polluting materials. So as you can see nowadays, people nowadays, our economic is a little bit subsiding, so people try to save up their money by buying a cheaper product, and those cheaper products come from a manufacturer that pollute the environment, and also the product itself is not safe for the environment also. The sixth one is weak enforcement of environmental laws. So regulations exist but are not strictly enforced. For example, illegal dumping continues due to weak monitoring. So in this point, we have so many regulations about waste control, but people are not following, or it's not strictly enforced. As a result, it became a problem. It caused environmental pollution. So in conclusion, although going green offers long-term environmental, economic, and social benefits, many drivers and barriers influence its adoption. Strong government support, public awareness, and investment in green technology are essential to overcoming barriers and promoting sustainability. So that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.